Hi everyone, I decided to film a video just about how to create a white face. For example, when you're going to a Halloween party or a costume party or anything like that, when you really need that full-on white face. And I decided to show you how I do it because it can be sometimes a little bit tricky when it comes to white face paint usually. The stuff that you can get in the Halloween stores or stores like that, usually that stuff is very thick and it just feels so heavy on your skin. It can just literally slip off your face as your skin produces more oils during the evening or the day, and it's not really comfortable to wear such a heavy sort of a mask all over your face. So I'm going to show you how I do it in order for it to feel like a normal foundation or barely anything. So I hope you're going to enjoy it. So the first thing that you want to do is to moisturize your face, and the next step is probably the most important step, and it's a primer. It can be any primer that you have on hand or anything that you personally prefer. I really like this one because it's silicone based. It really makes sure that whatever I put over that, whether it's a foundation or a thicker consistency, for example like a face paint, is going to go on so much more smoother. I don't have to use so much product because it just creates like this smooth layer on your face that it just, well, I would say it doesn't like really soak into your skin, so it doesn't soak up a lot of the product, so you have like a protective layer, or how to explain it, and it really is just so much easier to work with face paint when you have a primer on. So I'm just going to apply this with my fingers all over my face. So when you have that on, obviously the next step is the face paint itself, and the one that I'm going to use today is my favorite one, and is the Kryolan Super Color in white, obviously. And this says it has 8 milliliters of product, which I thought it wouldn't last for such a long time, and I think I've had it for over 2 years now and I haven't even used up half of it, so it's really amazing. I really love this. I even sometimes use it as sort of a white eyeliner in my waterline. I think the best applicator to use for face paint is a sponge applicator, but I'm actually going to use like a knockoff of the Beauty Blender by Sephora, and this has been my ultimate favorite for applying foundation, so this is what I'm going to use today. So when you're working with face paint, I wouldn't really recommend using it straight out of the tube or whatever packaging it has. The trick that is going to make sure that it doesn't feel so heavy is mixing it with regular day cream, like a really lightweight moisturizing day cream. And when you mix those together, it's just really gonna feel like you're applying just your moisturizer on your face, but actually you're still applying the white, so your face is not going to feel cakey, it's not going to look cakey, it's just going to feel really moisturized. And that is really the point of this tutorial. I want to show you that you don't have to suffer when you want to wear white face paint all over your face, and it also looks nice when you use the day cream, because you can sort of distribute the thick consistency a lot easier, because the consistency of the stuff that you're putting on your face is so much smoother. So the day cream that I'm going to use today is one by Neutrogena, and I've been told that this was discontinued, and I'm not really surprised because I've had this for a very long time, but I only use it to mix it with my face paint. I don't use it as a daily moisturizer, so you can use whatever you have, whatever suits your skin, whatever your skin likes. just you don't have to use the exact same one. Just make sure that it really is lightweight and feels really nice and moisturizing. So let me show you how I mix these together. I take my face paint and I go into it just like this, so I get just a little bit on my sponge. And then I'm going to take the face cream and I'm going to dip it in just a little bit, and I'm gonna work it around the sponge so it's almost like everywhere where the white face paint is. And now I'm just going to distribute this all over my face, and you will see that I didn't really use so much of that face paint, and it's going to cover probably half of my face, so let's do it. So now you should look this scary. Yeah, when you do this, don't forget your ears and also blend it down onto your neck, because look at it, my ears just look so funny. And depending on your costume or whatever you'll be wearing, try to blend it down into your neckline and just work with it so it kind of matches. Just blend it down. So the last step is something that is going to make sure that your face paint doesn't just slide off your face during the night, and that is setting it with a powder. I would really recommend white translucent powder just like this one, because this is really going to make sure that your white face paint is just really locked in, and it's going to last throughout the whole night. And also it is going to bring like a really nice matte finish onto your face, and it's not going to look like you're wearing like a ton of greasy disgusting face paint. It's just going to look like it's not really your own skin, because it's going to be really light, but it's going to look more realistic than with just greasy face paint. And another tip is to use a powder puff and not powder brush, because I feel like when you use a tapping motion, you just lock it in so much better, and if you use a brush you can move the product just a little bit, because it still is a greasy texture even though it's toned down, but you can move it around, and that's just not nice, and you can get like the strokes from the brush all over your face, and you don't want that. So use a powder puff. I think that's the best way how to set your wet face. So after you've applied your powder with the powder puff, you can then use a brush to get rid of the excess, because I like to use more powder just to make sure that everything is really locked in, that every part of my face is covered with the powder. But you also want to get rid of that excess powder that can be laying on your skin, because that is just going to fall down on your clothes and they're just gonna be white. And just, you know, get rid of the excess powder and you'll be fine. Alright, so that is all that you have to do if you want to achieve a very pale white face. I hope this was helpful to some of you. I really love costume makeup looks. I love Halloween. I love dressing up for special occasions like costume parties and stuff like that. So I was really sort of forced to find a way how to make the face paint stay long on my face and feel very comfortable. You can check out my looks that I did with the white face. Like, I have, I think, 2 Halloween tutorials, and I'm just gonna link everything somewhere around here so you can click and watch it. So I hope this was clear and helped you. If you have any requests for costume looks or anything, just anything, please let me know in the comments down below. And okay, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Facebook and on Twitter, and I also have a blog where I write some posts about beauty related stuff that I find interesting, so definitely check that out. And I'm also going to be listing all the products that I used in this video there, so if you missed something you can go there and check it out. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Makeup looks, and I love Halloween, and the sun is just making my face look like a ghost.